So there's a few different ways to use this tool, or at least a few different ways that we've thought about. First of all, it can be used as a kind of a little bit like what Jazzy meted, that an interested party, say a project or an investor, uses to work with a job tech platform to deploy, and often bringing in an outside organization like 60 decibels to kind of administer and run the survey. This can be digitally enabled, but questions as well, I kind of encourage you to think around, a survey ultimately is a set of questions. Those sets of questions could be the source of inspiration for interview or a focus group discussion. So one of our ideas is that, yes, this is a tool that primarily has in mind deployment as a survey, but also can be used as the inspiration for a wide variety of interactions with workers to understand and it will help them not just understand worker feedback on things like job satisfaction, but also outcomes associated with engaging with that platform. And that can be deployed potentially and integrated into existing tech platforms and methods of engaging and interacting with workers. And so for this, as you see on the right-hand side, we've kind of invented a new word, super lean, probably thinking that hypothesis that a 30-question survey might be a bit long to deploy on that embedded basis. What does a kind of an even more lean 10-question survey look like? Because anything longer than this, think about kind of sensitive topics, or especially the case where it's the platform practices themselves that are causing harm, and workers won't be able to respond potentially freely and may even fear retribution for their responses. So I think as kind of good practice and guidance, we really would, however it's deployed, encourage users of the tool to follow what's known as the WEST principles. If you don't know them, I'll put the link in a second, which in the chat, which are really a set of guidelines that were developed collaboratively to maximize the impact of technology-driven efforts to understand and engage workers, primarily in global supply chains, but has much broader applicability to the job tech space as well.